Is it time to buy or sell Sonoma Pharmaceutical stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Sonoma Pharmaceuticals. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 23rd of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has categorized Sonoma Pharmaceuticals as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 0% since our initial recommendation to hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the recent developments, we find it challenging to predict the stock's next movement, as it could potentially go in either direction. The stock has broken the very wide and falling short-term trend upward. Firstly, a slower falling rate is indicated, which may very well be an early signal of a trend shift. Upon reaction, there will be support at the roof of the current broken trend, which stands at $3.82, a level that may offer a second chance to capitalize on a potential gain. According to fan theory, $5.78 will be the next possible peak level, thereby establishing a resistance point that may not be breached on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 2.36% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 53.90% and negative 5.55%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 28.82%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 92.76% to positive 17.27% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 28.6 cents and $4.63. Our latest daily update for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals features the headline, High Volatility in Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. stock price on Wednesday, which concluded trading at $3.95. On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 23rd of April, 2025, the stock price of Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. experienced a remarkable gain of 69.53%, increasing from $2.33 to $3.95. During that day's trading, the stock exhibited fluctuations of 19.32%, with a low of $3.52 and a high of $4.20. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and has surged by 110.11% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, the trading volume increased on the last day, coinciding with the price rise, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 58 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, amounting to a total of 59 million shares bought and sold, valued at approximately $231,520,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $9.37, while the lowest price reached $1.77. Currently, the price stands 57.84% or $5.42 below the 52-week high, and 99.73% or $1,480.64 below the all-time high reached on March 29, 2017, when the price surged to $1,484.59. Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. has recently registered its hypochlorous acid-based acne products in the United Kingdom, set to launch across a leading pharmacy chain with over 1,200 stores. This strategic move signals a significant expansion into the UK market, potentially boosting the company's revenue streams in the upcoming quarters. Given the growing consumer focus on skincare, the introduction of these products could enhance brand visibility and market penetration. Moreover, Sonoma has demonstrated strong momentum as reflected in its recent financial results, showcasing a 14% revenue increase year over year alongside positive cash flow. This trend of consistent revenue growth, combined with an improving net loss, positions Sonoma as a compelling investment opportunity. Analysts have identified Sonoma as a stock still trading at bargain prices despite its positive momentum. Looking ahead, the successful launch of these new products, coupled with existing approvals and strong financial performance, is poised to generate investor confidence. In the short term, market reactions may be favorable, reflecting optimism about growth prospects. In the long term, sustained product launches and regulatory approvals could further solidify Sonoma's standing in the healthcare sector, ultimately impacting stock prices positively. Overall, these developments not only enhance Sonoma's market positioning, but also signal a promising trajectory for the company and its stock value. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Sonoma Pharmaceuticals stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as buy. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals. The stock of Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. has received buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook. However, it also carries a general sell signal due to the relationship between these signals, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. During downward corrections, support can be expected around the levels of $2.60 and $2.69. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 110.11%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal has been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, MACD, and volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal, noted 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, recognized 39 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, identified 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, also noted 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, observed 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, marked 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal, recorded 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, seen 7 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals. Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $3.86. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, exhibiting high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is regarded as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 680 cents between its high and low, representing a change of nearly 20%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 12.43%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, if a company consistently shows negative PE ratios, it may point to insufficient profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on June 16, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this situation, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine your exit strategy. On the downside, Sonoma Pharmaceuticals encounters its first support level at $3.86. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Sonoma Pharmaceuticals from multiple analyst sources is to sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest transaction took place on the 2nd day of January, 2025, when Thornton Bruce executed an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of restricted stock units. Our recommended stop loss is set at $3.81, reflecting a decrease of 3.44%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 78, further amplifying this risk. However, there is a buying signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 10 days ago. Is Sonoma Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? Sonoma Pharmaceuticals Inc. holds several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current price level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning you may want to hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. We have updated our analysis from a sell recommendation to a hold or accumulate candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 24th of April, we anticipate Sonoma Pharmaceuticals will open lower by 6 cents, starting at $3.89. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.